Breaking news, Nigerians. Shettima calls Tinubu a poor man. Guys, this is interesting. The Vice President Shettima has said Nigerians should leave Tinubu alone. We should leave the poor man alone because every economy has its own challenges. Every economy has its own difficulties. Nigeria is not the only country that is suffering. So we should be nice to the president. We should be fair to the president, whom he referred to as a poor man. This is coming from the Vice President Shettima, demanding Nigerians to be a bit fair, more patient with Tinubu, saying that our economy is not the only economy that is facing difficulties. It's global. No economy globally is not facing difficulties, according to Shettima. Most economy globally are facing difficulties. So Shettima also dismissed insinuations about Tinubu's health, saying that his principal is a man full of ideas. So those that are saying, oh, Tinubu is an ill man, Tinubu is an old man, Tinubu cannot run the country because of his old age. Well, Shettima has dismissed those claims, saying that Tinubu is a man full of ideas, a man full of life, a man full of energy that can push this country forward. And President Bola Tinubu had, during the Democracy Day celebration last month, missed his steps. An incident that, brought about conversations concerning Tinubu's health, concerning his health status and his ability to lead the country amid his health status. Because even before the elections, we've been seeing speculations and rumors that Tinubu is not really a fit man for someone who couldn't hold the APC flag during campaigns and needed assistance from other persons behind him, and a lot of statements that he made during those electionary periods. But then at a town hall meeting by the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council held at the banquet hall of the State House in Abuja on Friday, Shettima faulted comments about Tinubu's health status, where he demanded that Nigerians shouldn't transfer aggression on the president. Instead, he called on Nigerians to support Tinubu's administration. He called on Nigerians to support this government because he noted that the hallmark of true leadership is not the ability to lift a bag of cement, but the capacity to come up with robust ideas to solve the nation's problems. So, Tinubu is the man for that job, and we need to support Tinubu, says Shettima. And yes, he said that our economy is going through a rough patch and it's kind of difficult, but this is global. Not only Nigeria experiences this challenge, but it's a global challenge to most countries and other economy outside our own. And then he talked about leadership and noted that the president, Bola Tinubu, means well for the nation. And most importantly, he talked about the president's skills to drive change and progress in Nigeria. And also noted that President Bola Tinubu is a man of ideas who has capacity, and leadership is about capacity and competence. Now, my country people, this is coming from the Vice President Shettima, where he begged the people not to transfer aggression on President Bola Tinubu, and those that are spreading mischievous, thoughts about the health status of the president should desist from such acts. Now, we've seen this statement on various occasions coming from the president's wife and the APC members. They've been making series of statements similar to this. But with due respect, Mr. Shettima, the genesis of the challenges Tinubu's government is facing currently is as a result of, one, the removal of the fuel subsidy, which is one of the root cause of the hardship Nigerians are facing today. The removal of the subsidy, the floating of the naira, and other policies the government have made, thereby scaring away foreign investors in the process. How many investors have left this country? Decrying the high cost of, running their business in Nigeria, and how Nigeria is not a enabling, friendly environment for their businesses to thrive. Imagine foreign investors are running away. Not to talk of the local, people that are striving daily to make sure their business thrive in Nigeria. So you see that it is very tough for Nigerians. And Kashim Shettima is quite aware of how they spend huge sum of money living in luxuries, buying presidential jets, building, vice president residence and all of that. But then when it comes to the welfare of Nigerians, like what the NLC are demanding, their minimum wage, they say, oh, Nigeria cannot afford what they are demanding. Nigeria cannot afford to pay the NLC their demands for the minimum wage. But Nigeria can afford to buy private jets for the president. Nigeria can afford to buy presidential jets for the president, like what Senator Akpabio said recently, where he said he's quite aware that, yes, the country, the people are suffering. But if Tinubu should say, approve the presidential jets, he will approve it. I mean, this is coming from our leaders, and many more, many more. So tell me why the people would not transfer aggression on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tell me why the people would not transfer aggression on the president. It's not because they want to, but it's because of what they are seeing. It's because of how this government have been treating them right from the start. This is why. The people tend to transfer aggression. The people are not patient anymore. People are crying, lamenting. In fact, this government has no idea of what is awaiting them ahead of, the future. Because the government that is asking Nigerians to make sacrifices is the same government that is going around looking for how to buy presidential jets, and all of that. The ones we have, they cannot repair it. And if Nigerians come to talk about it, they will say, oh, why are people talking about it? Do you want to kill the president? I mean, if the presidential jet is faulty, it is in the right frame of mind for the presidency to change the jet and get a new one. Is it not money we are spending? Now imagine this money being inserted in a tangible project that will benefit Nigerians. It will go a long way. So Kashim Shettima is talking as if he's not part of the government. He's talking as if he's not part of the government. He's also part of the government. He's the vice president, for crying out loud. So he shouldn't exhume himself from this issue, from this topic. He's also included. He is also included. As the vice president, Kashim Shettima has his own role to play. He has to tell Tinubu, look at what Nigerians are going through. You have to do this, you have to do that. Advise the president. I'm not trying to, cover the president and then shift blames to other persons. No, that is not how it's been done. But you see, the APC leadership, they are fond of putting blames on others, trying to sweet talk the case and make it look like everything is all right. But Nigerians know deep down that nothing is well. It is not going well with the people in this country. But the little the government can say is, bear with us, sacrifice for us, but they are not sacrificing for the people. They are not doing anything for the masses. But yet, the masses keep on making sacrifices every day. So guys, this is it all. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.